Alhamdulillah wa salatu wa salam ala Rasulillah wa alihi wa sahbihi wa ala. Our brothers and sisters, we will speak today about Zakat Al Fitr. This polemic which every year takes a big discussion of our life in all mosques in the world. Should we give money? Should we give food? To finish this polemic and to understand the prophetical methodology, we have to read the hadith of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, what he related to us. Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, as Abdullah ibn Abbas related in Sahih Muslim, he said that Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam made it obligatory that we give Zakat Al Fitr to purify the one who did fast from bad words and things he has done in Ramadan, and to help Tu'ma, to give them food to the people who are a little bit, let's say, poor people or a little bit social, not wealthy. That's why we give this zakah. Muhammad ﷺ determined, exactly decreed and determined, what kind of food, or let's say the sort of this zakat. He didn't say give money, but he said give food, and he said, as in hadith Abi Sa'id al-Khudri radiyallahu anhu, in Sahih ibn Khuzaymah, in Sunan al-Nasa'i, and other books, Sunnah books, that at the time of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu or during the time of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu, we gave Zakat Al Fitr sa'an, sa', okay, it's a unit of measurement. We call it sa'. Sa', it's 4 full hand with food, 4 times. It's 1 sa'. Every one, this we call it mud. The 4 are sa'. Sa' min tamr. This measurement, this sa' of dates, or sa'an of whites, or rays, or raisins. All this type, or dry yogurt, hard dry yogurt, we call it jamid. The most translations are not correct. This is al-jamid, this is al-aqt or al-iqt, or iqt. It's just a dry yogurt, very hard dry yogurt. We cook with it milk soup or yogurt soup with rice. We call it mansaf in mansaf. This is aqt or iqt. This is the dry milk. So this as well, 4 full hand, it means 1 sa'. Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam determined that we give it in food. If the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam would have liked that the Muslim give it in money, he should have done it. He would have done it. And we know that a lot of his Sahaba, they were very poor. They have lived at the end of the mosque, the end part, the last part of the mosque. Hundreds of the Sahaba, very poor. Their clothes are very bad, cut. They didn't have food. They didn't have many times water to drink. He would have said, if he would have wanted to make it, to give them money instead of food, he would have said very easily, give them money, let them buy clothes. But in Zakat Al Fitr, after Ramadan, he determined that we give them food. And he said, طُعْمَةً لِلْمَسَاكِينَ, to feed them. طُعْمَة, to feed them. So, Zakat al-Mal, if we give the limousin, the donate the money, the obligatory money, when we have money, we have to give it in money because it's Zakat al-Mal, money zakat. Zakat Al Fitr, food. So Muhammad said, Fitra, قوتا من قوت أهل البلد, food from the food which the people used to eat in this country, not something else. If they eat rice, then rice. If they eat couscous, then couscous. If they eat raisins, then raisins. If they eat wheat, then wheat. Whatever they eat, if they eat hard yogurt, then that. We give 3 days before the end of Ramadan, and finally before the prayer. If you give it to the poor people after prayer, it's not working. So you have to give it, and that's why it's better to give it a little bit before 4 or 3 days before the end of Ramadan, then the people can make use of it. Now, we don't give money because we understood that Muhammad said it's food. If we can buy ourselves and give it to the poor people, this is the best thing what we can do. If we cannot, because we don't know poor people, or there is no possibility, or I live in a country all people are rich, then I give power of eternity to the mosque. I give them a contract. I say, please, I will give you money, not to give the people money, but buy of this a food and give it to the poor people. How I calculate my zakah in money? It's very easy. Now we will start, for instance, with rice. I eat rice at my home. So for every person in my home, which I'm responsible of him, children, wife, I give 4 mud of this rice. 4 mud. One handful, 1 mud. We call it mud in Arabic. 2 handful. Take it, امسكها. 3 handful. حط فوقهم. يخرب هذا نفسه. Okay. 4. Okay, 4 to make it complete. Okay, 4. They are 1,500. That's 1.5 kilo rice. 1.5 kilo rice. You have to think about your economical situation. Not I have to think for you. You know how big, how small your hand. Everyone depends on his hand. Every responsible in the family. And you know the type of rice you buy. If you buy a basmati rice, €5 per kilo, then for every person at home, you have to give 7.5 for every person. Not in money. You buy rice and give it to the people. You don't have, you give €7.5 for the mosque, saying to the Imam or to the responsible in the society, please, this money, not to give it money, but buy food for people and give them food. So not money. So this is the rice. We will make another experiment with reasons. Now we will try the reasons. Zabib. 1 hand, 2 hands, 3 hands, 4 hands. So now this is صاع. It's around 1,200. It's around 1,200 grams. 1 kilo, 200 grams of raisins. How much you buy the raisins when you eat at home? The most expensive one, the middle one, the very simple one, you calculate. If you buy it with €6, if you buy it with €10, so you calculate for everyone 1 kilo, 200 grams, and multiplicate with the whole family and give it to the poor people. If not, give it to the mosque, telling them It's very important. I don't give you money to give it money. I give you money to buy food and give to the pure people. When I have Zakat al Mal, I will give you money to give it money. No problem. But now in Ramadan, Zakat Al Fitr, طعمة, food, not something else. So we will try at last the last thing, the dates. And now dates. Dates are different because they are heavier. If you got used to eat dates in your home, give dates. Okay, and depends on the type of date you buy and how much is it. This is a handful with date. 1. 2. 3. 4. So now it's like 1,800, 700, 600 grams till 2 kilos. It's heavier because the dates are heavy. They are a kind of dates, a light dates, not could be 1,200 grams. You know what you eat. Just make one time in your life this experience. Then you will determine it for the end of your life, for the whole life. You know that if you eat dates, give dates to the pure people. So I wanted just to make the things a little bit near to your understanding, because every year we have this problem. Maybe my language doesn't help me to explain it properly, but I think the people did understand. And if you have any question, you can call me and I will try to explain it to you. But please give food in Ramadan, not something else. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.